Hey everybody, GamesR'Us coming to you guys with part 3 of our Spyro the Dragon playthrough. So in the last episode, what we did was we made it here to the Peacekeepers' homeworld, and we beat it. Now, without further ado, we will be going to the very first level. Also, the audio desync seems to disappear every time I refresh OBS after doing a video. So what I'll have to do between videos is exit OBS, start OBS back up, and then close it, open it. Because I kind of want to get into the habit of recording an entire series before I upload it. That way, when we go to upload it, I'll have all the episodes, so then I can start working on another project. I do have, like, what is it, 500 terabyte, or, not 500 terabyte, 120 terabyte or something like that. What you call it, hard drive on the side that I can use that I never use for anything because the way it's set up is really, really dumb. Anyways, before we get into anything, we have 10. I don't care about that. There's 400 gems, 4 dragons, and an egg. And the only other skill point in this entire world is the boss. So, who cares? Now these guys are kind of interesting. They have cannonballs, but you can headbutt them. You will not die to them. Also, for some reason, Spyro didn't want to jump in. But those are big gems. We already have 47 out of 400 because a lot of this game, what they'll do is when there's a lot of gems, instead of making it hard, like more gems lying on the ground, they just add in the bigger total gems. And I cannot get close to this little guy. Did you guys see that? He swore. Okay, thanks, game. That little cactus's weird hitbox. Okay, apparently we can click the flame breath to trigger the egg to end, like its little mini cutscene. But at the same time, it still shot the flame breath, which isn't normal. This time I have a Coke, a water, and a coffee with me, so I think I'm set. I kind of want to go in here just to make sure we didn't miss anything while following the little egg thief around. Like I said, we might do... I guess I'll just end the episode wherever the 20-minute mark is, or like slightly after. Nothing more than, like 30 minutes tops. You know, let's clear out this pathway before we get the dragon, because, yeah, see, there's a staircase, and we're not gonna do that. And you can't headbutt the big guys, or charge them, I mean. Anyways, let's go get this dragon. I believe he doesn't really have any dialogue, at least not in the original.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
See, they added the what? Huh? Oh. He just said thank you for releasing me. He didn't even say Spyro in the original either. He was shooting before he could even see me, man. That's embarrassing. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, this is probably one of the biggest levels in the entire game. I think there's like 1 or 2 more levels that are pretty big. But most of them are pretty small and pretty linear. This one has a pretty difficult spot for a lot of beginner Spyro players to, you know, get to and collect everything from. But me, not so much. Ah, there we go. Cheese, the camera angle. I don't remember what the achievement is here. I know in Clifftown you have to kill these vultures, but it's not the achievement here. Yeah, they even have sound effects when you knock him off the edge. He went, then he went, ew. Now, there's a dragon inside this little doorway, but let's... Remember, dragons are technically your save points in this game, so you want to collect as much as you can before dealing with the dragon. So what I'm going to do, since we have to, like, you know, drop back down anyway, let's just collect all this stuff. Then we'll go over here and collect this, and then we can be on our way. So we get a 1-up. Now we can go in here and check out this dragon, whoever you may be. Ivor.
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known, you've known, I forget.
I can't tell if he's, like, asleep or if he's blind. He never really opened his eyes. See, there's all that stuff over there, but you can clearly see that there was a chest that needs a key. And, well, we don't have that key yet, so there's really no point. Now, these are firework crates. So what you want to do is you want to flame them and then get away from it. Because they will hurt you. We have like way more than half the gems, so that's pretty cool. In the original game, there was a funny kind of, whoa. Sir? There's a funny bug where if you hit these metal crates, the shrapnel would actually kill this guy. So all you'd ever come back to is a purple gem laying on the ground. But yeah, they changed that in this game. But apparently the vultures have weird auto-aim and get themselves stuck. Never had that before, at least not on the other consoles. Anyways, we have Boris Johnson.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
Well, Spyro can't actually fly, so yeah. But he was a lot more, like, I don't know, in the original. He's like, I was born to glide. You know, he wasn't as enthusiastic about it. Now, what he means is you actually have to glide over to the left. And then boom. Oh. Are you serious? Oh, the drift on these Joy-Cons. Man, that's brutal. Like I was saying, you're supposed to get there, and that's the last dragon, as well as the key. But the game was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna cuck you by doing this. And you're just like, oh, okay, game, thank you. I've never actually had that happen before. I've never failed that. We landed on the platform. Like, see, we landed on the platform. I'll just hit that, just to be safe. This is probably my favorite dragon in this entire world, just because of his lines. We have Maximus, and I just hit the table. Sorry.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough. They're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
In the original, too, he was a lot more, I don't know how to put it. He was kind of... like, he kind of made the sentence drag on. They added a lot more, like, attitude and emotion. Yeah, see, there's a lot of, like, invisible walls before the walls in the Switch version. That's not really a case in the other. It's because of the lower graphics that they had to do, because, once again, Nintendo can't get up to date. The Switch, the new Switch there, the OLED, I don't know why I said that weird, is a lot better. But it's still, like, everyone is expecting a Switch Pro, not a bigger Switch with a brighter screen that lasts slightly longer. Yeah, this glide screws over a lot of new players. And this is one pixelated platform. But most of the gems will be here, and then the last few will be at the exit gate there. Exit portal. And some of the angles on the Switch are weird. Did you notice when we went to talk to Maximus there, that for some reason Spyro couldn't get in front of him, so he just disappeared? Yeah, that doesn't happen. Only on the Switch version. Also, in the original, one thing that I kind of like that they changed is, like, if you were to go like this, you couldn't glide instantly like that. It wasn't as smooth. It wasn't until the second game that they changed that. There we go, you're dead, and this should be the last 5. As you can clearly see in there. And now we have everything. So about a 9-minute level that should have took about 7, give or take, with a few of the flaws we had, but oh well. Now we have time to do Cliff Town. And then we might have time to do Ice Cavern. That one is a bit of a lengthy level. Like I said, there's only a couple big levels. This world has the most lengthy levels. I'm gonna take my phone out of my pocket before it slides out. What's the earliest crash in Pokemon? Why does my phone update me with videos I've already seen and that are like a day or two old? Anyways, we have Cliff Town. Used to be my least favorite level in, well, second least favorite level in all of Spyro. But for some reason, as I got older, I came to like this level a lot more than I used to. I also have the light off in my room, which made the beginning of this recording a little hard on the eyes, but I've adjusted. It's a lot better now. I have a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards just sitting in front of my TV. Alien Stealth Buster. That are apparently stuck together. Like, how? They're literally glued. How are they glued? I don't know. But yeah, I will be doing like Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's Plays. I'll be doing Pokemon, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. A lot of unknown games. A lot of new games. A lot of old games. A lot of in-between. I got Mario Galaxy planned. I have a lot of stuff like that. I do have to get... One thing I do like about this level, look at the desert. It's cool. But I have to collect some of the old game systems again. Like, I want to get a Wii again. I want to get a Wii U. Most of the Wii U games, though, are on the Switch, so that's good. Oh, yeah. Tip. Make sure you flame these. That way you can get the gems that are hidden inside them. As a kid, that never stumped me, but I've watched a lot of YouTubers that played this game. It kind of like, baffles me that they don't explore things a lot better. And they like take 20 minutes on one level that should take you about 5 minutes regardless of your skill, and it's just like, okay. Now, one thing that I always forget, no matter how old I get, are those 2 gems there. After all these years, I finally remember. Oh yeah, we have 400 gems, 3 dragons, and 1 egg. So it's about the same as this level, except one less dragon. And we can hear the na-na-na-na-na, and I know exactly where he is. The little bugger's right here. You can see his little dust clouds before we even got to him. Hey, he stopped to look at me. Did you see that? He's like, Spyro can't catch me, man. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? I can't catch him this way for some reason. I think there's, like... Yeah, there's a certain route you have to go. And I'm not entirely sure why they made it that way, but they did. Say what? Okay, weird. Also, another thing that Spyro's not big on is lives. You do not get a lot of lives. Like, yeah, we have 17, and we probably won't use very many of them throughout the game. But they're not big on giving them to you just laying around in later games. Like, yeah, there's areas where there's like 3 lives in one spot. But most of the time, you're going to be farming lives, if you want lives, through fodder. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but the fodder here were, what, little lizards? Let's go grab some over here. Yeah, little frill lizards. Pretty cool. Jeez, it took forever for that butterfly to spawn and then for Sparks to eat it. Anyways, our first dragon is Halvor.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
He doesn't look like he'd sound like that, but I appreciate his voice. Pretty cool dragon. And why do we need more advice on metal? There is one dragon that tells you about metal armor that's a little bit different than the metal armor you're dealing with right now. Which is actually a good tip. And if we have time in this video, we might actually get to see him. Ooh, and let me guess. Wait, why did that trigger? I didn't flame it. And some things are very delayed, I swear. This level also introduces you to a new gimmick. Which are those little rockets that we see that break open these metal chests that we cannot do anything with until we get another power-up, which you don't actually see till the next world. And then you'll see it a lot, which is annoying because it's not an easy-to-use power-up, but whatever. No, I'll collect all this goodie, or all these goodies, all this goodies. Now before I do anything up there, I kind of want to go down here and do this stuff first. So, we'll flame that. That'll go and break that metal crate that we couldn't get into. And then I do know that there is one of these here. Also, if you made it to the top, if you go over here... Oh, now you have to free the dragon. If you free the dragon, what'll happen is there will be a whirlwind that'll take you up. But sadly we didn't free the dragon, so there's no whirlwind yet. I know what time it is. It's 2:30, man. I went up here at like 1, I swear. I've only been recording for a few minutes. Actually, 14. Oh yeah, we're gonna have enough time to do the next level in this episode, for sure. This level's almost over. We have more than half the gems. We actually barely have over 100 left. So now we'll grab this dragon, which is the second last dragon. Enzo from Assassin's Creed.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
In the original, I know I'm going to say this a lot, he was a lot more sarcastic. He's like, why don't you glide over there and find out? And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, the achievement here was to kill all of them if you're playing on one of the other versions. I did platinum all 3 games on PlayStation 4, and I also got all 1,000 points for each game on Xbox. Sadly, I owned it on disc for Xbox, and my Series S is digital only, so I don't actually have it anymore because I can't play it. But one of these days, maybe I'll buy it and download it, but at the same time, like, why? I already have it on Switch. I'm Let's Playing it for you guys, or playthroughing it. I guess it's a Let's Play, because I'm adding commentary. And, oh man, we exchanged hits again. Hey, Mr. Frill Lizard. Anyways, before, you know what? No, we have to use this guy to get the whirlwind, otherwise we can't complete everything. So let's get Marco. Hopefully we find his brother Polo at some point.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
You mean down here? Like, he pointed over there, but it's right here. But, yeah, this isn't the highest point. The highest point's over there, clearly. That's land over there. How is this the highest point? Unless this is Clifftown right here, and over there is not Clifftown anymore. I don't know. Now, there are some pretty hidden gems here, which are kind of cool. One thing that I do like about this level is its little sneaky gimmicks. So if you fly over here, there is actually a bunch of gems hidden behind here, including another purple one. And we have everything. So, since we're really far away from the exit portal for some reason, you can just click Start, click Exit Level, and you'll get to keep everything. And also, block annoying ads. Thank you, AV. I need that right in front of my video I'm recording. Thank you. I can't check things when you do them. And hey, we have 2,000. I think there's 3,000 gems altogether here. Like, you'll get a total of 3,000, so 2,000, because World 1 had 1,000. Which is pretty good. Alright. Now, like I said, we have time for one more level. This is probably going to make us go a little bit over my limit, but let's go to Ice Cavern. My favorite level here, even though it's not a desert level, and I deserve a drink of coffee. Iced coffee. I'm not a huge fan of hot coffee. Unless it's like a mocha, maybe a cappuccino. And no, I'm not ritzy fritzy girly, man. I just don't like the taste of coffee or tea unless there's something special about them. Also, my mouth isn't all messed up today. Like, it's still swollen and tender, but the rest of it's fine. Ah, yes. So, what do we got here? Another 400 gems and 5 dragons. Yeah, and the achievement here is to actually kill a bunch of skiers. Yeah, we haven't seen them yet. Just got big guys wearing those, what, Ushanka hats? I think they're Ushankas, right? And then got guys that throw snowballs that apparently hurt you. Fodder here are these little bats. Probably the most annoying fodder to get in the entire game. Like, they're absolutely annoying. Yeah, so you don't actually see the skier guys till later. There's actually quite a few enemy types in this one level. Alright, I think we can go back and get that dragon. We collected enough goodies. Let's see who we have here. We have Ulrich.
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Wow. We've only had that advice 2 other times in the game, but thanks. Needed it again. Hello, sir. Oh, wow, another dragon already. Look at that. See those gems? Those gems are a gimmick only found in this level. You have to hit these poles and be careful not to fall off. Now there is a key down there. Now normally I'd say collect everything here, but you're gonna have to backtrack. So there's a little step of ice there that you can jump up on. I guess if this place wasn't icy, you couldn't get up here. And what I recommend is, since the chest is like right here, just ignore that dragon and everything and go over here. Because then you can go down here, collect the key, and yeah, there are no ice physics in this game. It's not till Spyro 2 that we start running into ice physics. And we can torch this guy. And if you really want to, I believe this is the way back. I think this is the way back. Or no, this might just loop around. But we have this little alcove here, and some goodies, including a free 1-up. I'll take a free 1-up, thank you very much. And now we can talk to this guy. Andor. I bet you he's the 4th dragon. Oh, never mind. He's technically 2nd. Unless... Does it go in order of which ones you just find them? Now, those guys, right there. Those are the ones that you have to kill to get the achievement. Wait, no, never mind. I thought he had skis. No. Never mind. Now, we didn't run into the dragon that gives you the advice, but these guys in the metal armor, they're special, because you're probably like, well, he's a big enemy in metal armor. How am I supposed to deal with him? Well, what you have to do is you have to headbutt him off the cliff. Yeah. Easy peasy. Not very difficult. And see, yeah, okay, I was right. This did loop us around. I did technically go there. Maybe that is the right dragon. I don't know. Anyways, we can get Todor.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Oh yeah, I guess it was him that told us. And it's only one Nork. The rest are back this way. But see, now we can loop around to where the chest was. I never actually played this way, so I was like, oh, maybe I'm going to sound like an idiot and it's not going to do what I thought it would do. But it did. That's a lot of gems there. Yeah, we're officially over the halfway point. Man, we're almost at 250. There's barely 150 gems left. And we still got quite a bit to do. Still haven't met the skiing Norks yet. Mr. Snowball Boy, can you stop that? Also, another thing about the original that doesn't show in this, because they made it so all games are very similar, the gem colors were actually different in the original, like, first game compared to the second and third game. And what I mean by that is, like, the gems in this game were a lot brighter. Like, the way the purple gems look in this game, like, on the remake, is how they looked on the original. They were bright, almost like a I don't know, like a neon purple color. But in the sequels, they were dark, but they changed that in this. So, the remaster here kind of fits the original more. Asher.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
Oh yeah, two of those guys here. Okay, yeah, I don't think it actually puts them in order that they're supposed to be found. I think it just puts them in, hey, you got this dragon first. Okay. Cool. Hey, yeah! Whoa, I thought he didn't die for a second, so I went to hit him. Okay, it's those ones that you have to kill for the achievement. Yeah, man, make me sound like an idiot the first part. Oh, come on, man. You weren't even on my screen. Also, I don't get how Snowball hurts me. They're not even throwing it very hard or very fast. Oh, goodbye, dude. I'm sorry I had to kill you that way. And they fall into, like, purple goo. Man, that's gotta suck for the poor guys. Oh, that double kill was gorgeous. Also, why didn't you pick up that gem? That's another thing about the remake that a lot of people bring up is... that, like... Sparks doesn't pick up gems. Also, they made grass taller in the games, so a lot of the green gems hide in the grass a lot more than they did in the originals. And that's a big issue found in Spyro 2 and 3. Not so much this game. This game is pretty lacking in the grass department. And did you really have to eat the butterfly? Give you a 1-up though. And we found all the gems. And our last dragon is Ragnar.
thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
I love how he sounds kind of nasally, but then it also shows him, like, with fire up his nose. And boom! Just like that, we could leave. We actually might have gotten the dragons in order. Maybe that's why they showed up like that. But we got another 400 gems for our total. So, that'll pretty much do it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. We will be doing daily uploads starting like once I finish the series, so probably this game. I'm also recording Feeding Frenzy and stuff. It's Christmas holidays, so I'm going to be doing a lot. And in the next episode, we will be doing Night Flight, the boss, and probably the next homeworld. So if you guys are excited for that, like I said, do what I said, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, and have a wonderful day, evening, night, morning, whatever.